And welcome back. Picking where we left off last time, Europa Universalis 4, where we're continuing our chill Ottoman game. We are, well, as far as the chill game's going, we're expanding very rapidly because that's kind of what the Ottomans do. We are officially also in China, so it may make sense to try to get some deals, say with Bengal here, for some military passage, so that we can follow up by trying to get Dale its cores back from Dai Viet. Potentially break some more bits off of Dai Viet. Maybe break up you a bit. Yeah, if we can potentially get you to break up. And so on and so forth, so we can continue expanding fairly easily here in the east. As far as our quests go, we need to basically get some territory in Persia to get the administration of Persia event to fire. For this to clear, and then it's basically a trade mission. A trade mission. A trade mission. A trade mission. Yeah. This one will complete as soon as we get those two trade missions complete. This one completes when we get enough. I believe that's Umera is the. Yeah, it's the noble faction. Agenda is complete. Doctrine of the army. I think we're actively building. Yeah, we're actively building the soldier house to finish that. This one is Dhimmi loyalty 80 or has tolerance of cadence 3. We might rearrange the Dhimmis a little bit to make that a thing shortly. Second Islamic Golden Age, so we need mech. Okay, so it's the province Mecca is in. Mecca's the province Mecca is in. Okay. We need to get the development at least 25 there, same in Baghdad, same in Medine, and have modifier Unified Islam. Modifier Unified Islam is actually going to be the hard bit because we need to get Kodabra, Messiana, Poloramo, Smartland, and Ifrini. And some of those I think are, well, some of those are obviously in Christian territory. So we've got Kodabra over there. I think one of those was in Italy. No, Palmyra is somewhere else. This is all. This is the one I was thinking was the Italian. Oh, it is Italy. It's Sicilian Italy. Kodabra, Pomellaro, Messia, I believe, is in Caucasus area. Oh, no, Messia is over here as well. So yeah, we've got a couple places in Europe we need to take over. Markland, I think, is held by the Great Horde right now. Or is that the... No, that's the two-word one. Okay. So we got a couple places to do. So we're working on our quests, being chill. Obviously, we'll probably do address the Firmin after we get our Granadan subject, so we get the development instead of the other reward. That will then allow us to complete this one, which gives us apparently another diplomatic relation. If we have an ally or subject in Iberia, which we'll do, because again, I don't really need the conquest of Iberia for the tolerance to true faith. Protect Morocco isn't that bad. Let's just get more stuff off the Portuguese. This is going to go to war with the Hungarians, or not the Hungarians, the Austrians. Can't go to war with the Hungarians. We destroyed them. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. We own, or no, they still have over 100 developed. This is the war we can start. We start a war with them. Like, we probably will start a war with them. And then maybe get some military access here so we can get through to Dai Viet. Don't have a treaty with Dai Viet. Do not have a treaty with Dai Viet. Malacca, EU. Okay, so we can go able to do an EU. Liang. Where's Liang? That's a Chinese miner? That is a Chinese miner. It's a real tiny Chinese miner. Okay. We should probably seek to diplo-vassalize them while we're thinking about that before that war starts. But yeah, we're going to Dai Viet. Wait, let's get our diplomat back. We'll get the alliance with them. And then we'll start the war in the western area. So Dhimmi here, one of the things we would want is actually get our tolerance of heathens up. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. We'll give Guaranteed to me rights. That brings up to 22.4. We need to get them up to 3. Okay. There might be one more thing we can do. Oh, I suppose what? I think them liking us buff. Okay, power here is tolerance of heathens, so we just raise tolerance that way. We're getting one of the malices. We're getting malice right now, I think, from, well, demi building restrictions and a little bit from legitimacy being low. Okay, so that's not gonna be too hard to do. Okay, so we wait long enough so we can get the alliance up with these guys, so we can continue to dibble annex them while we're waging this war. Okay, Riga is someplace we'll be able to bring around. It's a little close, but it's bringable. And then Shu, we can stop improving Shu because presumably we had that diplomat on them from when we were trying to turn them into an islet. And there we go. Got that a Perinian. We'll go ahead and grab that. Great Lawgiver until the death of our current 49-year-old. Gun alliance there. Gun alliance there. Okay. Let's start this war. Let's stop procrastinating. Okay. We have a royal marriage, which just means we're gonna take a stability hit, which isn't ideal, but it'll work. Oops. Had to hit a confirm there because we had a royal marriage. Ah, I forgot we were saving up for completing a... things we were doing that I was forgetting about. Yes, that's why we weren't at war. Well, I'm on Iron Man, so we're not fixing that. So war's off to a good start. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there. You can come down just in case we need backup. Probably won't need backup. And then we'll do claim guarantee there. And over here. Oh no, we already got it over there. Off the military access? Sieges are completing. No, stay there. I had the wrong one, I had a different one selected. Oh no, we still need you. There, okay. Screw that up. Offer resolution. Would not be surprised if they have cores on people. Yeah, they got a nice number of cores that we can take advantage of. Take their foreign debt from them. Means when the dealers are back, we can vassalize them. Riga, we need to get like maximum trust with, so Riga's gonna take a while, but Riga still should be able to be brought around. Okay, back down to the troops at the war front. Promoting to an islet. Those are cores we're going to be returning, so we don't necessarily need to bring them into the war to make it easy. Over here, Savoy. Offer vassalization. And we have doctrines. Yeah, okay, it's because the soldier home finished. Okay. Excellent. Well, good thing we're not diplomatic anyone right now. Banjuju has more than 100 development. I think the remaining Chinese members all have more than 100 development. Or have subjects in the case of Ming. So at least westward for the moment is unlikely to continue. Or not west, eastward is unlikely to continue. Westward might actually still be an option open to us. Outraged, but we got rid of Outraged. Yeah, if we got rid of Outraged, we could bring Styria on board. Just chip another piece of the Austrians off the Empire for free. Well, relatively free. Oh, Naples no longer exists anymore. So, well, we can't do a war. What we can do is we can release Naples and then use that as an excuse to beat up the Pope. Okay. So down here, I can do some revoke cores. We can do some release nations, actually. That's tempting. So I know Adal here has some claims. Let's call you to war. That way we can give you your claims. Fairly easily, because you're now involved in war. So I'm going to say, give those to Adal. Got 2 subjects. We don't want to push out Ethiopia. One province minor, but one province minor isn't that bad. That's okay. Okay, and that still leaves them existing, but depending on how that's going, we can diplo-vassalize them. Because we don't directly control any of their territory. Yeah, okay, so now we just diplo-vassalize them. With that, until we get imperialism, I'm not going to go after Kilowatt until we have imperialism, I think. So that is our African expansion down here. Six armies. Oh, do we have... We probably have an excuse to go after Songhai. Yeah, we got some Reconquista, or Reconquest. And I suspect you probably have... So that's the Reconquest we have. Are you actually purely you? So we can break that one off. Okay, a little bit more complicated here, because we're not able to take too much, liberate too much, but it's 2 provinces there. 2 we can give as claims over there, 3 as claims. And a core back. 3, 6, 12, 18, 27, 34, 53, plus the extra. And we're not able to vassalize them right now because they're over 100. Okay. Okay, so we take all the other stuff off of them, which we can do via claims. Okay, so let's get those guys currently in Eastern Africa to Central Africa. Oops, some of these guys are black flagged. Okay, so those are the black flagged for... Send these guys a little bit farther, because these guys won't properly path around. So 4 over here, we'll probably just improve relations diplomats to all of them. Okay, so at this point I think... Well, no, Shiba isn't going to accept. Most of these people we can just diplomatize, apparently. Makes it easy. Summon the diet? Yeah, let's summon the diet. Oh, you want some territory off of the Pope. Owned by me or my subjects. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That is something we will probably do, just not right now. Let's... Where's Hungary? We're not Hungary. Naples. Naples. We have a Napolese core, so we should be able to release Naples if they don't exist. Does Naples exist right now? Naples exists right now. Where is Naples? Ah. Yeah, that would be Naples. Needless to say, I own a Napoli's core, so they're not going to accept. Though, they might not be necessarily completely opposed to it if I can get them happy enough. But yeah, okay, we'll come back to that. Might have to take over Naples to do it right. Wouldn't be too bad. Some Hungarian separatists being Hungarian separatists. I don't have any conveniently deployed troops in the area, do I? No. How do I want to go about fixing that? Well, we'll send one brigade, one group of 3,000 up to the Delta. Okay, no improvements there. One improvement there. Couple there. Grab some manpower that way. Then probably just gonna splurge and get a bunch of force limit here. Okay, we're making progress. Turn these guys all into islets. Okay, call that diplomat back. Honestly, we can call this one back as well. Offer vassalization. At this point, we do want to improve relations with Ajuran so that we can vassalize them once they calm down over the whole liberating half the country bit. Okay, so I'm at the point where I could release Ethiopia as a way to get cores on Siwa. Yeah, I could give up 6 provinces and then feed Siwa to Ethiopia. Sure. One of the things that's a struggle for me in such different places, granted, it wouldn't have been a problem here with Shiwa, but is getting claims. Getting claims and then getting the ability to core stuff, because I've been people vassalizing so many people that it can be hard to find ways to actually get coring access to some places in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Building. I do probably want some manufacturers. Highest profitability ones first. Okay, the 2 units that have arrived are probably enough to start the fight. Didn't someone have claims? Oh, of course the claims go away. Of course the claims go away. Oh, taking 23 off of them might be enough. We liberate those two. So that's 35, 41 development. Probably a better way to check development quickly. No, that's not a good one. Oops, no ledger. Nope, the development will work. There we go. Oh, that's by province, not by country. That's not a good way to do that. Not for what we're looking for. Songhai. This one's at least some of everything. No, this is by state as well. Country development, there we go. That's the list we're looking for. Let's find Songhai quickly. Songhai, they have 108 development. Okay, so we can just knock 8 development off of them, they'll come around. So yeah, let's start this war then. Reconquista, and we'll kick off the subject from them as well. Oh, I got monarch power, too much monarch power. Twelve years, the next round of techs. Okay, you go move those guys across the Mediterranean. No, we got, actually, apparently we have a guy in Constantinople. Send the guy in Constantinople over, he'll get there faster. Oh, of course. This is about to sign the leader. He goes into hostile territory. Okay, at this point, we should be able to potentially get some of these guys to agree to being broken off, so we give him and that core. At that point, they should be diplo-vassalizable, so we're just going to then do war operations, create a bunch of money. Anyway, let's, this guy's on the Mediterranean coast. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Did not want to ally Shu. Wanted to ally this guy. Okay, when the diplomat gets back, we can end the alliance. Add a diplomat. Accept the royal marriage. Let's embed a diplomat with them. Okay, claim guarantee. Oh, now that I've freed Ethiopia, Shiwa is a target for diplovassalization. Okay. That works. Okay, get a diplomat back. Get the diplomat back then again. This time get a vassal in Jean. Rene. Could seize land, don't need to seize land. So yeah, I think we're involved, potentially thinking about doing something in Europe again. Taking Naples wouldn't be too hard. So it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world. We could potentially return the Naples territory to Naples, and they might be willing to vassalize. Naples vassalize, and then with them disvassalized, we can then go after the Pope. That'd be pretty aggressive expansion low. Yeah, once that double vassalize off. An influence off. Send gift? No, we've already sent gift to them. You have declared war and stuff against them, so they'll improve over the end year tick, yes. Off vassalization. This click there causes it to go away instead of flying. There we go. Silesia wants military access, sure. Okay, next month we can vassalize them. Influence nation. Okay. Next month we can vassalize them. Okay, bring that diplomat back. Let's, we are going to do that with Naples. Let's improve relations with Naples. The last thing we'll do is we'll give them their province back. Okay, promotion to Nilet. 20th March, promote to Nilet. Shiva we're working on. Got a reason to go into Naples, but that's going to take a little while to get into Naples, I suppose. Who's allied with the Pope? Okay, a bunch of people you probably wouldn't mind fighting anyway. Can I get military access through Bengal? Or forget? Yes. Okay, that allows us to get the Indian forces over into the China area. Yep, that should be doable. So this will take a little longer than Healy would like. 12 more points, and we'll get 19 more Moreville, so yeah, no problem there. There we go. All of Sub-Saharan Africa, except for the French colony, is now Ottoman green. Without a single shot fired. There goes the friggin' 4 more to go. Ooh, it doesn't look like we're gonna get there. Distance between borders, okay. And they got part of the empire, apparently. I'm not gonna be too worried about it, because we still got a couple ways to sneak ourselves in here. One is just to get closer. So we can see that Austria went and took back a bunch of territory from Styria here. So if we could diplo-vassalize Styria, we could come after Austria for those cores. Someone has admin tech. Not that we're gonna grab admin tech right now, because what it's gonna give us is mill, which isn't super important. Oh, and I suppose while we're thinking about it, we can build some more manufactories. Some of the more valuable manufactories. Finding money in unexpected places. And there we go. All of the Horn of Africa is now Ottoman green. So we just got Congo, African Interior, Kilwa to make subjects. And we basically have Africa, our own little continent. Okay, down here, we're giving them military access, we're giving them guarantees, so we just gotta wait for their opinion to come up. Yeah, if we wait for the next 27 opinion, then we can just return their core to them and then offer them vassalization. Bengal is offering alliance. I don't want one with Bengal, so we're gonna say no. Apparently we like them, but they don't like us, sort of thing going on there. From an internal game mechanic standpoint. Although they don't like us because we've been telling them no, so that's kind of fair. Okay, we're at the point where we can do a core return to these guys. Easiest way I think to do it is this button. So we turned our core to them, give it moment update. They now we don't have a core there, so we don't have the -1,000, so we can offer them vassalization, which basically gives us the core back we just gave to them. International diplomacy. Claim guarantee there. Claim guarantee there. So I think my way into Riga here is going to be, we're probably going to minimize the distance penalty. I was hoping to have more opinion here. Maybe not. Maybe that's not happening the way I want it to. We're almost there. Actually, we want Naples to be a vassal for the moment. It'll make the next war easier. statesman gains power, so I just replace him with a new statesman. Welcome to the Empire. Okay. I was maybe underestimating the malice I'd be getting from Isopilot Republic. It's still not outside of the realm of possible, right? I think the next one we're going to pick up is probably going to be something like espionage here, and blackmailing will definitely throw us over on a bunch of these places. But yeah, now that we've got everyone I think is viable right now. So you're not viable because we're like 18 short. You're an islet, so call you back, call you back. I think it is a good point to do the war. Bend land there. Do the war with the Pope. It's either the Pope War or it's the Far East War. And I brought this up at the beginning of the episode. The original plan, I think at the end of the last episode, was to get these cores back, and I've been distracted with Africa. Africa went well. That's all I'm going to say about Africa. Africa went well, but now we're distracted by needing to go into Europe for this mission to complete to make up for the fact we screwed up the last one. Though, I think I just need one province in that state. Complete the quest. Yeah, never mind. Well, we're still going to go after the Pope, but we can grow Naples without fighting a little bit by politely asking the French to give us stuff. Okay, we still need some more Umera stuff, so when that comes on cooldown again, we'll probably push that one. But with that, I think this is where we're going to put the part break in for the part. Let it go a little long, so I hope you've all been enjoying. If you're watching YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to go check up on the family, but I'll be right back after the checking up on them. So, until the next part, wish you all the best of luck, good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.